Hello, this is Bonnie T here again. The ENTJ female personality type. For those who don't know what that is the 16 personality type testing. And the ENTJ is the very dominant commander type personality. Anywho, today I wanted to talk about the ENTJ in a relationship with a personality that is more, what is that word called? Emotional? No, more like a sensitive, inverted feeler. And that's the type of relationship I am in, believe it or not. I am in a relationship with a INFP. So he is inverted. He's major feeler. He's sensitive. And yeah. INFPs are major dreamers. They like to be alone and for long periods of time. And they kind of just like sit there and think about a lot of things, how they feel about things, and just kind of dreamers. I call him that. I'm like, how's my dream? It's probably annoying to him, but that's okay. It is not easy being an ENTJ with an INFP at all. And I'm sure it's the same way for him. He's probably like, please go. I'm definitely much more talkative, and sometimes I'll say something to him, he won't say anything, and I'm like, and cue Ryan, or I'll say something, and it sounds like he's ignoring me, or seems like he's ignoring me. I'll be like, babe, you'd be like, I'm thinking about what you said, like he takes it in and stops, tries to decide what he feels about what I'm saying, but it's not instant. Like, I am very instant with what I think, and it's like right away. I'm like, oh yeah, boom, that's what I think about it, but I say it as a fact because I'm an ENTJ. If I believe it, it's true. Like, just how we are. Yeah, it's not easy. He likes a lot of time to himself. He doesn't really go for a ton of talking, really. This is kind of sad for me, but he's the most talkative and such and social around his like very, very close selective best friends, male friends. But, but he and I are just so different. But we're obviously very attracted to each other. Opposites attract. But it doesn't mean in the long haul it is easy. It isn't. Ate a lot of cereal. But yeah, like I want to talk. I want to do things. Our humor is so opposite. He has like I think his humor is stupid. And he thinks there we go, that my humor is like annoying. And he has kind of more like a about humor. Or something's funny to me, my laugh is like I have one ha. It's really loud, very sudden. I just go like ha like that. He's like, oh, God. Like so yeah, it's not easy. We're so different. But again, they do say, oh well, you should be with someone who's different from you. That way you can learn from each other. Sure, it's a cool idea. That doesn't mean it's the right idea. I love being with Ryan. You do. Let's see here. What's my dream gone? Oh yeah. They say like if you're opposite, you can learn from each other. And it's true. If you are in a dedicated relationship with someone who is opposite from you, you are going to have to try to meet them somewhere in the middle. You're going to have to adapt, or it's just not going to happen. Um, I look crazy right now. I just woke up. I'm sorry. Like, oh, I'm a mad scientist. But sorry. Yeah, I have to. Big thing I do that helps me a lot is I make myself stop, which is hard, and I give myself a full 2 to 3 seconds before I reply to him on something. Something I'm really opinionated on. I stop because if I don't, I'll say something. I speak very blunt, very straightforward. I say exactly what I think, and ENTJs are prone to offending people, whether or not we notice, whether or not we care. Being with someone very sensitive, you have to care. So yeah, I give myself an extra 2 to 3 seconds to decide. I keep in mind how I'm going to say it, tone of my voice. We speak fairly monotone sometimes. Someone's like, "What do you think about this?" We're like, "No." So I had to kind of sensitize or make my voice more slow and sensitive, or calm, and yeah, that way he doesn't feel bombarded, or like Jesus, or ask her that again, or you know what I mean. We don't mean to be overpowering if it's someone we really care about, but we still are. It's our personality. Um, yeah. So, and he also, I need a lot more attention than he does. And I'm big on touch. I need words. I need verbal um, confirmation. I need touch, a lot of physical touch. I actually have a fairly larger sex drive than he does. It's much more active, physical person. Everything has to be like in my face, or I'm not gonna understand it or catch it or anything. Um, he's like, well, I love you. I think you're gorgeous. Well, I don't look gorgeous right now. It's like crap, but I know you. I think you think I think you're beautiful. It's like, really? Just because you're with me does not mean you think these things. I have to hear it. Just because you told me it before doesn't mean that's gonna last. I need to hear it from you because it only matters to a woman what is thought of them, what their man thinks of them. We might go out to a bar scene, he goes to the bathroom, and some guy will approach me because he's naughty and tell me, "Wow, you're attractive, or you're funny, or you're this and this and that," and it is a compliment. It's very sweet, but it does not matter because he's not saying it. So I had to, kind of push him to realize that and to, help me with that. So that is something I need. You have to, he assumes I can read his mind, kind of, which is actually kind of in my opinion, well, maybe it's a lot of men do this, but it's kind of a quality that women have, assuming, well, I acted like this, so obviously he should understand that I mean this, or that I feel this way on the inside. ENTJs are not going to catch that in no way at all. Nope. No effing way. So he has to say, hey, I feel this way. I'm mad about this. If you're mad about something, we're not going to know it unless you say, I am mad about this, and here is why. We're like, oh, okay. He's mad about something, Otherwise, no, we're not going to know. So yeah. And if I'm mad about something, he doesn't have to ask. I'm going to, approach him right from his face and be like, you're a douche, and here's why. You did this. Do not do that again. Instead, do this. Speak to me this way. Say this. Say blah, 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 blah. Think about me. Which ENTJs are also a little, well, maybe just me. I'm a little more on the selfish side, probably, because I know what I want. I know what I think. I know what I expect. Whereas he's different. He might not know what he thinks about something. He might have to go into the man cave for 4 or 8 hours, just think to himself on what he thinks about that. I'll say something and he'll be like, or I'll ask him something, and he'll be like, I have to think about that. Okay. Whether or not I ever hear about it, because INFPs are very easily distracted. They forget about things because their mind is like just thinking of all these weird, I don't even understand the stuff he thinks about and why. Like how he could spend so much time just thinking about what ifs and what did this mean and things from the past that I probably can't even remember. In fact, I can't. They're dreamers. They think about things. They think about alternate realities. What would have happened if this instead? Should I have done this? Or even alternate realities of the future, the different possibilities and what each could mean. And they kind of play it out in their mind. It's crazy. It's crazy. I didn't even know he really did it to that extent until he took the 16 personality test. And I was reading it and I'm like, people are fucking nuts. And I also not heard, a silence from him. And he's like, well, it's completely accurate. And I was like, what? Like, you're crazy. So, but as far as mine, he knew. He's like, oh, yeah. Yep, I know that. I do. So, but yeah, very, very different. What I have to work on is I have to, which I'm very good at, I think, giving him his time alone, giving him space, giving him his time alone with his friends. I might, after a certain number of hours, be upstairs. This is my spot. My living room. There's like books and crap everywhere, and dogs. I have a dog right next to me. I have a couple dogs right next to me, actually. Here's Vladimir. Oh, hi. Ooh. This is Vlad. Okay, let me out. Okay. Dude. So heavy. He's a great thing. He's a good dog. And then I have Tristan here. Oh, Tristan. The boys. And girls. And there's Betty Bye behind me. Plotting the destruction of Earth, probably. But yeah, this is my little area. But yeah, I tried really hard to give him space and time he needs, but after like hour 6, I'm starting to have this one. It's not appreciating the time I'm giving it, And he knows he goes overboard, but I don't know. So sometimes I gotta confront him. I feel like he can almost feel I'm getting pissed, even though I'm in a different part of the house. I smell smoke, I smell fire, because I'm just gradually being like, okay, it's me time, I need attention, I want you to talk to me, I want to hang out, and, I am extroverted, he's introverted. But you have to meet in the middle. He does intentionally give me time. Come hang out with me, sit with me, talk with me. Even though after certain time amount, I can feel him being like, I'm like, oh, fuck, so I leave. But I do think he needs a lot more than I need, I think. It's just very INFP. So it's very hard. It can be done, but you better be dedicated, both of you, 100%, or it's not going to happen. So, wow, my hair is same. Oh well. So, yeah, there it is. But, yeah. So that's that. They say opposites in the personalities should be together, but I disagree. Not that I don't think Ryan and I should be together. I just think it would be so much easier and probably healthier if people were more similar. They have more things they can do together. They appreciate time together better. But yeah, it can be done. By the way I have it, you better work hard. You better work your ass off, and you better love them. If I wasn't wild in love with Ryan, I wouldn't be here. So, but yeah, that's that. Hopefully that meant something, or you learned something, or whatever. Have a good night. I'm gonna go shower. I look like a homeless person. All right, take care.